Hello, Yosemite Church. My name is Sergio, and today's devotional, we're going to review the Yosemite Church value, I am a disciple. And the scripture we're going to use is Mark chapter 8, verses 27 through 38. If you read along with me. And Jesus went on with his disciples to the villages of Caesarea Philippi. And on the way, he asked his disciples, "Who do people say that I am?" And they told him, "John the Baptist. Others say that you are Elijah. And some others say you're one of the prophets." And he asked them, "But who do you say that I am?" Peter answered him, "You are the Christ." And he strictly charged them to tell no one about him. He began to teach them that the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders and the chief priests and the scribes and be killed, and after 3 days rise again. And he said this plainly. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. But turning and seeing his disciples, he rebuked Peter and said, "Get behind me, Satan. You are not setting your mind on the things of God, but on the things of man." And calling to the crowd to him with his disciples, he said to them, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. Whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it. For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? For what can a man give in return for his soul? Whoever is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him the Son of Man will also be ashamed when he comes in the glory of his Father and the holy angels." So the verse that we're going to really unpack is, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow after me." It's just so significant that Peter recognizes correctly that Jesus is the Christ. And then right after, Jesus explains his agenda and his aim and his goal. And Peter tries to stop that. It conflicts with Peter's agenda. And oftentimes that happens to us all the time, that our agenda gets confused with Christ, and a follower of Christ is committed to his agenda. And that's what Peter is being reminded of here, that we so need reminding of as well. It reminds me of what Elijah, the prophet Elijah, tells the people of Israel in 1 Kings chapter 18. "How long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, then follow him. And if Baal is God, then follow him." It's just, there's just this long tension of following God or following the world. And it was present in Elijah's time. It was present in Jesus' time. And it's still present in our time. There's just this ongoing conflict of whose agenda are we going to follow and be faithful to. But Jesus tells us that if we follow the agenda of self, we lose our soul, which is the most important thing that we have. And Jesus came to save us and rescue us from the adulterous and sinful generation that's still present today. And the invitation of following Jesus reminds me of a story of The Notebook, when Allie is torn between two men that love her. One is poor but loves her with all he has, and the other is rich, and she's unsure whether she really loves him, but offers her the security that she feels pressure from her family that she needs to have. And so I feel that's the same for us. I mean, we feel this pressure to look out for ourselves, and we need to trust the love of Jesus, that outwardly it's not much worldly riches that we're going to have, but we have salvation of our soul, which is the most important thing. So I just want to remind you of that. Don't give in to the pressure of the world that you need to look out for yourself, but Jesus is looking out for you, and he has paved the way to give you all that you need. And I just want to remind you of that, because I know I need reminding of that. So don't be shy to remind me of that if you see me. So just want to encourage you with that, that Jesus has to given you all that you need. So God bless you. Have a great day.